Coucou puces, hello my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. So time for some Fortnightly favorites. Let us just get into it. And yeah, let's just do it. So I've just got a couple things here for you guys today. Anything that I have reviews on, I will link next to the product name list in that description box, so definitely check there. Let's start with base. So the first thing that I've been loving is my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. You are probably in the next, for both like February and March, are going to see a lot of repeat products. I've been on a no-buy, my first ever no-buy, and so I've been shopping a lot of my own collection, so it's making me rediscover things that I thought I would share with you. Let me know what you guys, if you guys have done no-buys or if you just have been shopping your collection and things that you've rediscovered you love. So yeah, let me know. Anyways, the Skin Equalizing Primer from Makeup Forever, which I wouldn't have tried if I hadn't gotten a sample. It's a really, really lovely skin smoothing primer. It just gives such a lovely base for your foundation to lay on. For me, I find that it helps prolong the longevity and longevity, that's kind of the word, and like wear, like the nice, beautiful wear of my foundation. I feel like it lasts longer, my face makeup lasts longer, and it looks better throughout the day. So this is a definite favorite. I feel like there's only a fluid ounce of product, but for some reason I feel like I'm going to go through this quick because I feel like I'm already there and I've only been using it for a couple weeks. So that would be my one bémol, my one complaint about this guy. But I do really enjoy it and I do highly recommend it. I have a blush to share with you guys. So Benefit's Majorette, which I have to admit I finally caved and bought for the packaging. I didn't know that I would get along with it super well. It's just so cute. Because me and cream blushes are not the biggest of friends. But it's that peachy color there. Let's do a swatch for you guys. See that right there? Oh boy. Hold on. Yeah, I suck at swatching. That was a horrible swatch. Hold on. We'll do a proper swatch. There we go. It's just, I find that peachy blushes are incredibly flattering on my skin tone. And this is a kind of a cream to powder finish. So you put it on initially and it is a cream, but it finishes to a nice powder finish. I've worn it on its own. I've used it to top up my blush. I've also thrown it in my handbag on days where I'm going for a run during the day. So my makeup's already on. I'm not going to take it off to run. And I come back. And my face needs to be touched up. I'll add a little powder, I'll fix my lipstick, and then I'll dab this on with my finger. So it's lovely that it's easy to blend and easy to work with, and a really beautiful flattering color. So that has been a favorite for sure. And then in terms of highlight, I've really loved digging into my Anastasia Starlight Illuminator. I have a review on these guys, and my opinion on them is kind of mixed. I don't think that they're the most creamy, so it's right there, or distinctive highlights that are ever out there, so that's that one. But of the bunch, this one is my favorite, and I do like it. I think BECCA's Pearl is quite similar, and honestly, if I hadn't bought this one, I probably would buy Pearl. If I had to do it again, I would buy Pearl, because it's that really lovely, like, intense, bright highlight. Great for pale skin, especially because it's nice and light. But I have been using this one because I like that kind of more white toned highlighter. And yeah, so what I'm trying to say is I probably recommend the BECCA one more, but if you have these guys, pull out Starlight because of the bunch I find it to be the loveliest. In terms of lashes, as you can see, I have my MAC number 3 lashes on today. I've been super into lashes recently, and the ones that I've worn the most often though are these ones from Lashes in a Box. So I got these guys at IMATS, and these are the pre-launch E1s. I still don't see them on the website, so I would just keep checking. But they look like this, and they're lovely. I really enjoy them. They are affordable. This pack of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this pack of 10 was $22 or $24, so they're relatively affordable. Lashes, and you can get quite a few wears out of them. I'm at 5 or 6 wears on my first pair, and they're still holding up great. So yeah, I've really been enjoying those. And then the last thing that I've been loving this fortnight is my Morphe brushes. I filmed a video for you guys on them. I love them all, but if I had to pick a couple favorites, I would say the E58 blush brush. It's that angled blush brush, is an absolutely amazing brush that I highly recommend. I also love the E48, which I use to set my under eye, and it's really beautiful. And then I use, it's kind of unconventional, but hey, the E20. I use this one for highlight, and if you like quite an intense highlighter, this one is really lovely for it. And I actually owe it to my friend Noelle, who's like, I was like, Noelle, I need to buy a fan brush, and she's like, for highlight? I was like, yeah, she's like, this is what you need for highlight. We're gonna pack that sucker on. I'll link Noelle's channel down below. So yeah, these of the bunch, I love them all, but if I had to pick like top 3 favorites, it would be those guys. But like I said, I will link my full review to all of these down below, where I talk about them one-on-one and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's actually it. I know it's weird they don't have lipstick, but I haven't worn any consistently enough to call them favorites. I've also been doing a lot of adulting, and so I've been wearing kind of more neutrally lipsticks, which are lovely and I enjoy them. They're just nothing that I'm like, woohoo, you know, getting super excited about. So yeah, anyways, as always, please let me know what your favorites have been over these past 2 weeks, and share with me those recommendations down below. This no buy will eventually be over and I'll go back to buying all kinds of great makeup, so leave me those recommendations. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Let's do some points of positivity and I will be done. So my first point of positivity, let's do them fortnightly, has been really great weather, which is just lovely to see the sun in February and just it being bright and fun and that kind of thing. My second, we're not in February, are we? Losing track of time. We're in March. But the sun has nonetheless been really great. My second point of positivity is some really great runs that make me feel good, that make me feel relaxed, and they make me feel more ready for the race coming up in May. And then my third point of positivity is kind of finding a groove and finding a beat and like having a little bit more of a routine and trying not to panic about what the future holds. So yeah, that is it for me today. Please always let me know what's making you guys smile. Thank you for hanging out today. I will talk to you guys ever so soon, but before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!